welcome to Home Team Advantage. I'm Gary Chimbetti along with Mike Egan here to discuss today's topics in sports. And as you can see,
we brought a lot of class to the show this morning.
Yes, we did. We have a visitor here from Chisholm. Her name is Auvryana Worlie, and she's a figure skater. And she has passed her, and she can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but she just passed her senior moves in the field, which is a gold event, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess just kind of walk us through what you had to do, and obviously you have competitions with your sisters. I know Peyton and Sloan, and you have been the first one. You got this award much quicker than they did. So how did you go about doing this? And first off, when did you start figure skating?
When I was like 3 or 4.
Okay, and how many levels have you had to pass before this one?
About 8.
Okay, and what were they? All your levels that you passed. Do you remember?
No.
You don't remember them all?
No.
Gary's first level was tight.
Yeah, put the skates on.
Put the skates.
That's about it. So, but in this event here, what did you have to do?
I had to be really good at edges on skates.
Okay. And how long has it taken you to get that good on your edges?
A few years.
Okay.
Who's your favorite figure skater? I'll make the questions easy.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So what, we don't...
Wait, you got him stumped.
Yeah, you got me stumped here. What, now when did you pass your test? Was it June 23rd?
June 23rd.
Okay, and where did you take the test at?
The Hibbing Memorial Building.
Okay, and how much credit do you give? Who are your instructors or your?
Steph Bigelow and Peyton Worlie.
Okay, and Peyton's your sister, obviously.
Yeah.
What kind of help are they to you to get you up to these different levels of skating?
They helped me a lot.
Mm-hmm. And in what ways do they help you?
I'll do something wrong and they'll show me the right way to do it.
Okay, and I guess how quick of a learner are you if you do something wrong and you have to change something? How easy or tough is that?
It depends on the thing.
How often does Sloan yell at you?
Sometimes.
So what was the hardest part of this test?
The power poles, because there's power poles on it.
I guess you'd have to explain.
Yeah, what are the power poles?
So it's like so you have like 5 different things to do on a test, and these like different edges that you have to do, and there's inside and outside power poles.
Okay. Oh, so you have to skate around.
Yeah. Something
like that. Okay. And now, obviously, you have edges on the outside and the inside of your skates. What's easier for you to do? Is there one part of it's easier or one part of it hard?
Probably my right foot's easier.
Your right foot? So
on my insides, and then my outsides, it's easier on my left foot.
Okay. And what kind of accomplishment was this to get this gold level event passed?
It felt good.
Uh-huh.
So then I could move on to freestyle.
Okay. Now, what is freestyle? There you go. What does freestyle consist of now?
A bunch of jumps and spins.
Okay, so you're starting to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, what...
Can you do a triple Lindy? Or what's that one called that they do in the Olympics?
Triple axel.
Triple axel?
That's
Not
something
yet?
you're working up to?
Yeah.
Okay. But now, how do you think the jumps are going to be?
I don't know. They might be harder. They're harder when you get up to bigger tests. But
So what do you have to? I hate to use the word fear, but obviously you're jumping, and you have to you obviously have to land on your blades of your skates. I mean, how do you get over that kind of thing?
So you can go in like a harness where your coach will help you with the jumps, and then it's helpful, so then you can get it right, and then they'll tell you to try it off, and it's not that
Okay.
Much of a
Well, I
difference.
didn't even think of that. They do put, because they put gymnastics people, I think, in the
Yeah,
harnesses
harness.
too, and they're.
Mr. Giambetti didn't have a harness, so you can kind of see what happened. Him and the ice became real close friends.
No, I just
He hit the ice so many times that Zamboni ran him over.
What? So
Are you loosened up now?
yeah, do we? You kind of you're getting better and
Getting
better as
better.
we're going
We
on.
might have to
here.
keep her for the whole show.
That's right. You can talk about the twins. Do you ever watch the twins?
No.
Okay.
All right, you're lucky.
So, again, I go back to, do you have a favorite figure skater that you kind of emulate?
No, not really.
Do your own thing?
Yeah.
Good for you.
How about your sisters? What do you admire most about them?
She don't let go of the harness.
I mean, I like how Peyton always helps me with my moves.
Nice.
Now, obviously, you're the one who. Now, there's a competition in there between all of you. Now, who passed this test the quickest?
Me.
You did. Okay, by how many?
Like about a few months.
Few months.
Yeah.
Ooh,
All right.
You got bragging rights at the table.
And you're what? You're 11.
Yeah.
And Sloan did it when she was 13.
13, and so did Peyton.
Okay. So how did you get there quicker?
Well, I think I started earlier, I think, and so it was easier.
Okay. So that's the biggest thing is what time? When did you think you started, or what age were you when you started working on these skills?
Well, so I passed it in 4 years in one day, so probably around 7, 8.
All right. And how did you get yourself to be so dedicated to doing this specific thing?
So Peyton did it first, so she kind of got me to do it,
Okay.
and I liked doing the sport when I started it.
Okay. Well, that's the biggest thing is liking what you're doing, because then it doesn't seem like work, does it?
No.
No.
Well, now we should get to know the skater a little bit more. Now, what school do you go to?
The Chisholm Elementary School.
Chisholm.
Okay.
Who's your teacher?
In 5th grade, Mrs. Rosini was my teacher.
Oh, okay.
And you're going into sixth
Sixth grade.
Or
Yes, 6th
this
grade.
year, this fall, you're going into
See
sixth
how
grade?
sharp he is?
Yeah.
What comes after 5th grade?
Sixth grade,
Sixth
yeah.
grade.
Sorry. But in other sports.
Hockey?
I'm in volleyball and basketball, and I'm
Okay.
going to join track.
Okay. Yeah. So, you can join track in the
6th
sixth
grade.
grade
Yeah.
over in Chisholm. So, can you compete? Do they let you compete too, or can you
Yes.
just join it? Okay.
No, you can compete too.
Okay.
What are
Because-
you gonna do in track?
I'm probably going to do the 50-yard dash and the 100 and the long jump.
Wow.
Okay. No, those
Your
are
sisters do any of that?
Yeah, Sloan does
okay.
track.
And what does she run?
She runs the,
Like a deer?
she runs the mile.
Oh man!
Holy smokes! Really?
Wow.
Wow.
No, is that not right? Or no? What do you run?
The 800?
Oh, the 800. Well, that's close.
close enough.
That's close enough. That's only 800 meters shy of the mile. Hey, did you ever go watch a run?
No.
Oh, you never did?
No.
Okay, so that's probably a good reason why then.
Yeah.
You ever chase her when you're mad at her?
Well, she told me she wants to do the mile, so.
Oh, okay.
And
Does
the
she-
800.
So you don't want to run cross country?
Oh, cross country too?
Yeah, she's more of a long distance runner.
Wow. Family of athletes. Nice.
What did Peyton do? Did she play other sports?
Yeah, she played volleyball
Okay,
and softball.
okay. And you played softball, or no?
No.
Oh, okay. So
Sloan played softball, but I never joined.
Okay. What do you like about running? Is it kind of like, is it the same as skating, or is it, how different is it, do you think?
I don't know. I just like it.
Okay. But you're doing the sprints, so you don't have to,
Yeah, pace myself.
yeah, you just run hard for that 10 to 15 seconds it takes to get the 100 done. You're done. then you're finished.
You know, you've stumped him so many times, he doesn't have any good answers or questions for you anymore. She's really good.
Yeah, it's I'll say that, yeah. But now, what did you tell us what your next level is? Oh, it's the jumps is your next level.
What's
Have you-
involved in that?
Have you started working on that yet?
Yeah.
Okay, when did you start?
I started when I started around my moves, just a little bit after.
Okay, so you've had the opportunity to do some jumps?
Yeah, I've done a few, but I was focusing on moves.
Okay.
So, couldn't you explain, and maybe I'm asking the wrong person, when you watch the Olympics, figure skating is, to me, has been a lot more interesting to watch now, but they have a preliminary program they have to do, certain things they have to do that the judges judge on, and then they do a freestyle? Is that how, you know?
I don't know. They have the compulsories, I
don't
think.
know.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, they have compulsories, they have spins, jumps, and then they have a freestyle program.
Okay.
Okay.
See?
Yeah. Maybe at what level are you at right now? Are you
Juvenile.
okay? Oh, there's juvenile. What was the one you were in before?
I don't remember.
Oh. And so comes after juvenile?
Gary
intermediate.
Yeah.
What's after that? I'm sorry.
You can do juvenile plus or intermediate.
Okay.
Now, does that go by age?
No.
Oh, just by how
Ability.
Ability. Okay.
Okay.
Good for you. Wow.
Yeah, intermediate. Now, is that where they decided to start doing the jumps?
No.
Or is that, what do you do at intermediate?
You do like double doubles. And wait, no. You do that's novice. You do like a double you do double double and then you do double jumps.
Okay. Now you said juvenile plus, didn't you?
Yeah.
What's that one?
So on juvenile plus you can I think you can attempt a double toe. So but in juvenile you can't.
Mm-hmm. So you're past the spinning part of it when you spin?
No.
Oh, you're not past that
Spinning
part.
and jumps are the same. Like you do both of them.
At the same time. Okay. All right. So that's the part you're working yourself up to right now. How long do you think that's going to take?
Probably probably a few years.
Okay. Yeah. What's your sister at right now?
She's at novice.
Novice. Is that higher than
Yeah. Higher than-
juvenile?
yeah.
Okay. So
She's doing jumps. Correct?
Are you doing jumps? Okay. So she's at novice already. Is that past novice is higher than intermediate?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just so we're straight on that part of it.
Before the show started, I asked her if she'd ever seen a pair of figure skates with two blades on it. Nope.
No.
Gary's got some at his house.
Yeah.
I played hockey with
My
him.
hockey skates have double blades on them, so I can stand up.
Yep.
What's keeping your balance? How? Because that'd be hard doing all that stuff. Because we saw your performance at the Chisholm Ice Arena before we came on here. I mean, it looks pretty. It doesn't look easy.
Well, in skating, you do badges, and they help you work on your balance and edges.
Mm-hmm.
Do they teach you how to fall?
Do they teach you how to what?
Fall.
Yeah.
So.
And get back up.
Yeah.
Get back up. Yep.
How do you keep your mind? No, obviously she's only 11 years old, but how do you keep your mind focused on that? Not think about falling and making sure that you stay upright. And
Well, it doesn't really hurt that bad when you fall, to me, so it doesn't really bother me.
okay.
So again, I'm not a novice when it comes to figure skating, but when you're doing your program, is that correct? Do they call it a program?
Yeah.
Is there certain spots on the ice that you pick to where you do the different not tricks, but different
Skills.
Jump.
skills?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to plan all that out?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, obviously
I'm learning.
you had your show in Chisholm and you had music there. How did you pick out your music for that?
They pick your music.
Oh, they do. Somebody
Yeah.
else picks your music for you. It was what, Cyndi Lauper or something?
Who's that?
It was. Oh, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Girls just want to have fun, wasn't it? That was
Yeah.
that was the song. Okay. So did you like that song, or
Yes.
yeah? What about that song got you into your routine? Just like the beat of the music, or?
Yeah.
Turn it up.
That's right. You
Cindy,
gotta have that.
Cyndi Lauper. Boy, that's going back a few years. Wow. I think Ron dated her. That's our producer,
Yeah, Ron's our producer.
director.
So
If you ever have a question on anything, just ask Ron. He'll look it up.
she's gonna leave here thinking, God, those two guys are nuts.
You don't have to think it. We are not. No, we're just kidding. No, it's really nice to have you on the show today. Really, I learned a lot.
Yeah.
And we wish you the best of luck as you go into your future, and don't pick on your sisters too much. Right?
Yeah.
Don't call her. What did you say she's named after?
No,
What?
you don't
gonna say that.
need to say what they named her after.
Well, you're welcome to stay if you want. We're going to talk a little bit about the Twins and Carl Anthony Towns' $400,000 million contract and a bunch of other things. If you're more than welcome to hang out for a while.
Sure.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, thank you, Auvryana. Okay, I got to make sure I get that straight and right. And congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming on.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
See, now, if the farther you advance, the more interviews you're going to get. So you have to kind of practice for that too.
So when
It's
you're
not
on,
easy.
when you're on
Believe me, it's not
when you're on
easy.
ESPN, just remember where you started.
Yeah.
Right here. What's the name of our show? Home Team Advantage.
Yeah.
We have a website we don't know about, but we have one.
One.
I got to get you to smile at least a little bit. Come on.
She's
Oh,
pretty
there we go.
serious.
Yeah, that's
pretty
a figure
serious.
skating in them, you know.
That's right. You
Don't
got
mess
that-
with me.
You got that mentality.
I'll give you the Tanya Harding. Is that who the one that whacked the other one with a piece of pipe? Whack. Tough competition?
Yeah.
A lot of girls do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
How many girls are in the club?
We have like about 100
Okay.
and more.
Wow.
And how much do you learn from some of the older girls? Or do you have boys in there too? Are there boys in the
No, we don't. We don't. Wait, yeah, we do. We have like a few boys, not very
Okay.
many.
All right. So what are the older girls kind of, do you look up to some of the older girls?
Yeah.
Okay. Like who?
I like skating with the Hannahs.
Okay.
Now, Chisholm has their own figure skating club. Hibbing has their own.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever compete against each other?
Yeah. Hibbing has the sparkle competition where they allow like Chisholm skaters to come in Hibbing and then they compete against each other.
Okay.
How do you like that?
It's fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Always good to beat those Hibbing kids, huh?
She's in the Hibbing Club too.
Oh, you remember the Hibbing Club too?
Mhm.
Oh, wow, see, Ron knows. So, all right, well, again, thank you. You're welcome to stay.
Yep.
If you're not too scared of that old guy over there. So, all right.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you for coming on.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
You brought a lot of class to the show
Yes.
because we got two classless guys. Oh, she smiled. Got it. Remember, this is on camera, so you can look back on this when you're watching it on TV. And you're going to go all over the world because we're worldwide.
Yep. On Apple TV and Roku and
Yep.
all that good stuff. So,
Okay. Well,
where do you want to start?
let's start with the winners. Oh, we don't have any.
Yeah, we don't have any.
We have one
winners.
here.
Yes.
But professionally, how about them Twins? You watch Twins?
No.
Oh,
She's lucky she doesn't watch the Twins.
yeah. By the way, we're brought to you again this morning by Caribou Coffee. You ever drink this stuff? Mm-hmm. Oh. What is this one?
That's a turtle cooler.
Whatever happened to Folgers Coffee and Hills Brothers? And what kind do you drink?
I have like the milk hot chocolate, the frozen hot chocolates.
Oh, those are good.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay, I have to say I never had one, but they're our proud sponsor of our show.
That's right. So
They
yeah,
don't know it, but
Yeah,
they are.
yeah, they don't know they're our sponsor, but
Yep.
but we say we give them credit
Yep.
every week.
Gary brings a different one every week. Moco Yaka Loco and banana split thing. I don't know. Anyways, so the Twins blew 3 out of 5.
Tried 4 out of 5, I think. No, they did beat them twice. You're
They
right,
beat them
you're right.
twice. They're still up by one game.
One game.
And
What
they're coming home.
What do you think prompts Mr. What do you call him? Rocky Balboa.
Rocky Balboa,
Yeah. What
manager.
What do you think prompts him to keep using Emilio Pagan all the time when he knows he can't pitch in that league?
Money. They pay big money for him.
So
Get rid of him.
I'm trying to figure out a column to write
Oh.
about that, but
Well, we always hype, we always make a big deal about the Vikings, how they hype everybody up and they're doing so well and they're going to be great to watch. Twins did the same thing, and now the reality's starting to set in that they're not as good as they were when they started.
yeah, but they have a better roster than Cleveland.
They do have better, but they don't have better pitching.
Well, they don't have better
Relief pitching.
pitching
Yep.
because
Right?
their starters, yeah.
I
Their
don't know.
starters have actually, according to the guys you listen to on Valley Sports, their starters have had pitched better than the Cleveland starters.
Oh, I agree. I think their starting pitching is fine, but it's just, like you said, their relief pitching is Duffy. Is that name Duffy?
Tyler Duffy,
Tyler Duffy stunk yesterday. Pagan.
Be Gone.
Be Gone.
Yeah, that would be about it.
Thurberg?
Thornburg.
Thornburg.
Thornburg is a cartoon, I think.
Yeah.
Don't they have the?
That's Roadrunner.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways, it's hard to tell. They come home this weekend and play, and maybe some home cooking, and they got to do something. They lost their pitching coach. Now he went to LSU to make double the money he makes as a Minnesota Twin. And we were just talking about that how hard it could you live on $350,000 a year if you were paid that?
If they paid you for figure skating
For figure skating?
$350,000 a year, could you live on that?
I know Mom and Dad are over there going,
Yeah, but that wasn't enough, so he went and signed at LSU
For double.
double that, at least double that. So more power to him.
So we'll see what effect that has on it, because you can't really go out and find a pitching coach, because most of the good ones are already gone, and unless they promote their bullpen coach and go from there. So they're in a tough situation.
Sano's
coming back.
Well, I'm assuming he was supposed to be on his rehab right now.
Yeah, down in Fort Myers or down in
Yeah.
the single A. So we'll see. It's tough. You watch them, you hope for the best, and then they disappoint you. So
Well,
Minnesota, what do you expect?
Instead of they're one game up, they could be 11 games up
Yep.
on Cleveland had they won the game, and those games were winnable.
Oh yeah.
It's not like Cleveland got out in front right away.
Well, the 3 they lost, they should have won.
Yeah,
Put it that way.
so I don't know how Ron, our producer's, feeling about that right now, but
He doesn't have his twin shirt on.
no,
You always wear some twin
abandoned
shirt.
it.
Minnesota plays Baltimore, but Cleveland plays the Yankees.
Well,
Yeah, well.
There, we'll see what happens.
well, Baltimore's kind of been coming on a little bit now, but still, Cleveland's not going to beat the Yankees.
Those damn Yankees.
Did
Did I say that? Sorry, babe.
But yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know.
Yeah, let's move on to somebody more interesting. Timberwolves.
Wolves.
Would you pay $225 million for 4 years? Could you live on $225 million over 4 years?
She could get her a new iPhone.
What is that? That's what, $50 million a year?
Yeah, at least.
That's my heavy math
Yeah.
at work.
So,
$50 million a year
well, you knew that was going to come
to
because they
play
were going to let
80
him.
games.
Yeah, they were going to let him go.
Wow.
So,
Maybe they'll go get, what's his name? He's leaving the Nets.
Durant.
Durant.
Yeah, but it depends what you have to give up for him to get him in a trade.
Yeah.
But they also, I heard, signed somebody from Memphis, some Anderson.
Oh, that's the guy that used to bring the towels out from the locker room.
Yeah, yeah. But, I guess he played well against us
Oh, okay.
in the playoffs.
Well, then he'll be well in practice.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens
So
there.
the Twins are losing, the Timberwolves signing big money for guys they don't need. The Vikings start pretty, are you a Viking fan? No?
No.
Okay. Well, you're a tough customer.
But the Wild traded
Fiala.
Kevin Fiala
We
to
kind
Los
of
Angeles.
mentioned that here. You did that one time that you thought they were going to get rid of Mr.
Well,
Fiala
it's
because
not
they
like
couldn't afford
that's
him.
my take. I mean, that was
Yep.
just what was going around.
Yep.
And they finally unloaded him, and Bill Guerin didn't want to. God, I can't think of words anymore. But
Well, he couldn't afford to pay him because he's still paying the other two the $80 million a year or whatever
Yeah.
it was that they were paying him.
But he didn't want to mess around at the trade deadline getting teams in a bidding war. And he said L.A. came up with what he thought was a fair deal.
Who'd they get?
Well, they got their number 18 pick
Okay.
this year, and then they got that Brock Faber
Okay.
from,
Maybe they'll throw in Adam Johnson. And he's still with L.A.?
no, yeah, well, he is, but that's probably, the deal's done already.
Okay.
But Faber's still going to be the captain of the Gophers
Oh, okay.
this year, and he was on the Olympic team, and he's right-handed defenseman, and that's something that the Wild are missing. And,
Is he over 5'10"?
oh, I'm sure he is. He's good size, so
Okay.
it should. Hopefully, it'll work out. I didn't think the draft pick was high enough. I
Yeah.
think he should have got somebody in the top 5, but
Well, they also released a lot of money too, so
yeah.
I'm sure they'll use that to go out and find a free agent or somebody. So,
And who knows what else? I mean, the draft is coming up, as far as I know.
are you getting bored yet? I have to admit, Stanley Cup was fun to watch this year, though. There were some pretty good playoff games. So,
Mhm.
and hats off to Colorado. Good team. Big, fast,
Yeah.
not short and stocky, and
No,
Get beat
and
up all the time.
after you saw the injuries that Tampa Bay had after
Yeah.
coming out after that, I mean, it's no wonder that they got beat because those guys were.
Yeah, they
No, I'm
beat-
not that Colorado didn't have any guys hurt
no.
played, but some of those guys had some really severe injuries, but that's what you like about hockey players is they come and they play.
Yep.
Not like baseball.
Nope.
Sprain your fingernail and you're gone for 10 days.
No. Take your teeth out, go on the ice and play.
That's how they do it.
You ever have a tooth or hit a tooth when you're figure skating?
No, haven't lost any teeth yet from figure skating. All right, that's good. Well,
You guys don't fight on the ice with one another by any chance, do you?
We do sometimes.
Do you really?
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, I'd like to see that on tape. Did you win?
Most of the time.
she's
that's good.
feisty.
Yeah.
All
Got to be
right.
that way. Competitive.
Well, we've come to the end of another show. We'd like to thank Auvryana Worlie for joining us. Congratulations again.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And for Mike Egan, I'm Gary Chimbetti. We'll see you again next week.
Hibbing Public Access Television would like to thank U.S. Bank for providing us with studio space.